Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
And so we are already preparing for the 6G era. We actually already started with the research on 6G 2 years ago. You want to be 10 years ahead of the game before the commercial deployment.
In the future, you might not even have to hold your phone in your hand. If you had the choice, would you implant your smartphone into your head?
You'll be able to go into the metaverse, into a virtual reality world, turn a dial, pull a switch, feel around, and actually change it in the real plant?
Absolutely. And this is not far off. I mean, the physical and the digital worlds, they will grow together, and the result is exactly what you just said.
I wanted to ask when you all think we're going to move from this form factor to something that's on your face, glasses, and when computing's all on the edge.
All right, 50 seconds. Who wants to answer quickly?
I think it will go. It will. First of all, it will definitely happen. I was talking about 6G earlier, which is around 2030. I would say that by then, definitely the smartphone as we know it today will not anymore be the usual kind of the most common interface.
Wow.
Many of these things will be built directly into our bodies. Many of these things will be built directly into our bodies.
Can you imagine that in 10 years when we are sitting here, we have an implant in our brains, and I can immediately feel, because you all will have implants.
Just think of sensors planted into our brains. The opportunities are immense. And we have to prepare ourselves already now.
Implants that replace smartphones, high-fidelity holograms, wireless interfaces connected to the brain. Is all this science fiction? 5G can deliver communication speeds many times faster than current 4G networks and significantly lower latency times. But with speeds estimated at 100 times faster than 5G and extreme low latency of less than 1 millisecond, 6G is poised to be the network that finally delivers use cases from the realms of science fiction. 6G will bring a new era of intelligent connected management and control functions, programmability, integrated sensing and communication, reduction of energy footprint, trustworthy infrastructure, scalability, and affordability. A self-contained ecosystem of artificial intelligence, 6G will allow the generation of zettabytes of digital information to be exchanged between billions of devices, humans, connected vehicles, robots, and drones.
Top Biden administration officials, along with lawmakers, business leaders, academics as well, gathered last week to discuss 6G technology. Joining us now to discuss these advancements and the potential rollout, Anne Neuberger, Deputy National Security Advisor for Cyber Emerging Technology. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. So, Anne, this major event hosted by the National Science Foundation, talking about laying the groundwork for 6G here. How does the US plan on leading and laying this groundwork for 6G?
President Biden is very focused on ensuring American leadership in technologies, particularly those that are core to our economy, our national security, and to ensuring every American has the access they need to compete for jobs and to be successful. So the goal of this workshop, as you noted, bringing together universities, private sector, and policymakers, was to talk about how we get the technology and policy right to ensure that we can lead in this space. And I'm happy to give some examples on why this is such a core technology.
And we certainly will get to that. But a lot of people are wondering, a lot of people are still getting to grips with 5G. So who at the moment then is leading in 6G? Is it the US or China?
6G, fundamentally, we are at the research and technology phase where we're thinking about how artificial intelligence, for example, can help us bring together data to build more power efficient sensors, and components. We're thinking about how spectrum and standards decisions and how we engage in those from a policy perspective can, to your point, ensure American leadership. So the jury is still out on how 6G will look. We know it'll be that combination of AI, sensors, and innovations in both spectrum and standards. And that's why it's key to engage now, bring together the core stakeholders to ensure that America can lead in this space.